Hello, welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. Let's see. Losing followers, yeah. Okay. There have been updates since the last episode, and maybe let's start with that. Apparently we can now, oh, here they are, build slanted roofs. Please select the room you want to build a roof over. Okay. So, let's see what happens with our weird shapes. Okay, what is this? Okay. Okay, it says invalid roof. Maybe it doesn't work on this one. Let's try a different room. How about this one? This should be, well, let's start with the square toilet. Maybe that will, okay, so here it works. Okay. Try the next one. Here it works as well. And if we select two rooms, then it also works, okay. And we could, oh, we can move these, okay. Interesting. This does not work. Oh, okay, so maybe we just have to move the points up here in a little bit different fashion. So let's try again. Okay. But there's really no hint as to what needs to be done to get it working. Oh, hello. Okay, so maybe I want this one like here, this one like here, this one around here somewhere. Okay, doesn't like that. Okay, I don't think that's what I expected. Oh, I can remove a point, I see. Okay, so I guess the algorithm is not ideally suited for my particular room shapes. Try to center this maybe. A little wiggly. They center this one as well. I could use with a grid here, but apparently the construction grid does not apply to the roof points. Yeah, okay. So it's doing a little bit weird things, asymmetric, like here. Instead, I mean, the base shape of the room, if you look, well, you can't look right now, but obviously the base shape here is symmetric. The only asymmetry is like in this corner, where it could possibly have an issue, but even then, the roof itself should be symmetric. Okay, well, doesn't really matter, we don't need those fancy roofs right now, just want to have a look at them. There has also been some change regarding mods, not, well, breaking mods which use the DLL, so mods which use code. I don't have any of these as far as I'm aware. I only had these, a few extra furniture items, so we should be safe from that. Now then, support for all of these going on, okay. Star Paint support, interesting. How, actually let's check Star Paint. Or it is. How is the return rate? So we can estimate our bug, or we still have a lot of bugs there which are undiscovered. So I will leave the support at level 4, priority 4, just so we can get rid of the remaining bugs. Star Modeler probably has the same. No, Star Modeler is perfect. Well, perfect, I don't know, but okay. So Star Modeler had a lot fewer bugs. Let's see, what will we do today? Obviously, upcoming, the release of our first operating system. And hello, mouse. Then Starwave 2, the second audio tool. And maybe a new version of the game. That still needs some code, as you can see, 7.2 and 9 units. We're a little bit away from that. And the next level of the game engine, yeah, that's also a bit away, although art is already complete. Do we still have artists working on that? Yes, we do. Maybe we could have a review of the art. Let's actually request that. And we're still working on this training operating system, although it is pretty much finished, but we do need the artists there. That was a long time ago. Okay. We're getting closer to the number of code units required, so definitely, yeah, we should definitely finish the art here. Let me check the artist team. They currently have 3 projects, which is more than they are usually happy with, so I will not assign them here. Well, oh, they are already assigned. Okay, well then, hopefully we can unassign them from there. So let's see, anything else that needed doing? Distribution is preparing for the release of Starwave 2, and also we already have printed a lot of copies of StarOS, so I will put this up to full priority. As soon as we start selling, we may need to print more. And let's see, this one I guess is still selling. Yes, it's still selling. We will deal with that later. The 3D editor here. I don't even remember that. We started a year ago. Oh, it's for StarOS. Okay, that's why. And it's fixed a couple bugs, so maybe... Well, if we have any teams which are not busy, then we can assign them to bug fix there. 50A and 50B, both of these employers are still in class, but they will be returning soon. So I guess that is actually the next thing we will be working on, splitting these teams. Show me your details. Current leadership skill is 0 because you haven't returned from the training, I guess. So let's watch that. Somebody wants us to do print job. 100,000 units for 30 cents. Well, 30 cents is not a lot. How long? So let's see, Starwave will be released in January. We have September. We are printing 900,000. So yeah, easily. Let's accept this contract. What's with these new animations? Did you see that? The windows are now closing into the place where they into the icon instead. So oh well, not sure I like it. It's a little bit much animation, but definitely a change to the previous version. Let's see. A review finished. Let's have a look at, we have a 7.3 overall score already, and the art looks relatively okay. Code obviously still needs some work. Let's see, there's a 7.3 medium skill, there's a high skill 9.9, very high 9, very low negative bias. So this is interesting, 7.9 score, very high skill and a low negative bias, so our actual art score is probably above 8. And that's definitely enough for this engine. I will remove the artist team from there so that they can focus on the operating system to complete here. Let me check this. This also still needs art, but it has the core team working on it, which has artists, I believe. Core team, employees. Yes, they have artists. All right. So this should have its art fixed before the code. Yeah, definitely. We've already fixed 320 bucks there. And let's actually have a look at the upcoming releases and competing operating systems. Right. Test Drive. Why is Test Drive 1 trying to sell more copies? Test Drive. Units. How many units? Okay. So like we need a couple more. Let's say we go for 7,500. That should hopefully work out. I still don't know why it's selling copies again. Or actually we probably worked through our stock. Oh well, okay. Upcoming releases. So this year in December there is one operating system. Office software. Why office software? I want operating systems. In November there is one, and then next year there will be more on the console. So our computer operating system, if we release in December, should have a fairly long time until there is the next one. Good. Let's fast forward. Okay, 2 million users, still producing a number of support requests there. Let's have a look here. Still has active users. This as well. Yes, I know. This one actually still has unfixed bugs, but apparently that's not preventing it from selling out. Oh, wait, that was Art Traveler 1. No, Test Drive 1. Okay, sorry. 3.2 million users, active users. That's actually amazing. And who is idle here? Support, you are negatively affected and you are whatever. Both of you just have a break. Go home. Let's say, so I wanted to check the number of sales. Test Drive. So we sold 3.6 million, we still have 3.2 million active users. That's a very good retention. Our engine. This antivirus stuff. How is our antivirus reputation? I think it was grown slightly. But really that's not something we will be working on for a long time. Let me check something. Okay, recording is looking good. 35, okay. Well then. This guy is still away for at least another day. Yeah, all of this window animation is slightly distracting. Is there a way? I don't see a way to turn this on and off. So I guess we will have to live with it for the time being. And actually let's call maintenance and support. 2 IT support, 2 maintenance. We have a lot of area to work on. Yeah. Also for this building I don't think slanted roofs would be practical. We could have one up here maybe. Let's do that. Just so we have at least one. Well, that's not how those work. So let's say top-down view. Move this one over here. And add another point here. Yeah, that's not too shabby. I move this right there. Okay. And what does this change? Oh, we can have them bulge a little. I see. Well, I guess we will leave it like that. Align. Okay, whatever. Straighten. Yeah. Finish roof. Okay, so at least the stairwell for this parking spots now has a slanted roof. I guess if you're building small buildings like this, it will work better. Okay. Again. Okay. That's slightly crazy. I mean, we didn't sell that many units in August. August had 21,000 units, so whatever. Okay, now that's our 2 team managers here having returned, and they don't have available computers because I forgot to assign them an office. Let's see, that one was supposed to be one of them. And where was the other one? Oh, I guess I didn't assign. Who's that? Do I have a manager here as well? Yeah, I guess I do. This also looks different from before. Not sure whether I used this before. Anyway, So that's the manager from this team, but now we have more team. Let's see, 50A and 50B. Yes, I wanted to split this. That's 50A, that's none, that's 50B. So let's see, 50A is 1, 2, 3 rooms. 50B is 3 rooms. And those are all unused. So I guess I wanted to have 12-man teams. Okay, well then, let's get some furniture. A lot of computers. Do we give the managers separate rooms? I think not this time. So another one. Now we need that's weird. That's the highlight, okay. Well then, I want the calculators. What's that? Oh, that's a new since when do we have holo computers? I don't remember these. Anyway, calculator for you. That will be a programmer desk. And the manager, let's see. Oh, that one, okay. Yeah. Manager, filing cabinet, whatever. So the manager gets this one, also a lamp, that's quite appropriate, and you get these, and we will now copy these to all the other desks. I have a feeling this was more responsive before, but might just be my imagination. Okay, let's get not this one as well, copied for the other manager. Desk, okay. Now, let's see, this one. You are Team 50A manager, so that you are Donovan. Let's assign this furniture to you. Yes. And similarly here, assign this furniture to you. And now we can move a couple employees over to each team to relax the situation with Brigade 50. So I will take Brigade 50 employees. Actually, let me get an overview. So in general, we have this skill set. If we move this up, we will see that. Okay. Not sure, do we have mixed skills here? Yes, we do. So we need to be careful what kind of employees we assign where. System to the algorithm. They vary greatly in their skills, okay. Okay, you, and you. Well, change team, 50A. let's say we need network and well, we need everything basically, but oh well, it will work out somehow. Just, okay. Alright, that's because I hired them in different orders. You go there as well. Let's find a system. Let's say 9. Definitely also there. And we still need 2 people, 2D preferably, okay. And done. Okay. So, well, not sure how these teams will work out, but let's also check HR management. Yeah, deal with that, deal with that. Will be fine. Let's see what happens, and let's also give them some tasks. This one, I will get these 2 new teams on the job as well, just so that we retain all the people working on this. And what else did they do? They had 3 projects. I guess one of them is a support task, or probably 2 of them. Okay, bug fixing for this. This one, okay, I will not assign them there. Actually, maybe I will also unassign them here. Let them work on this operating system exclusively. These are unassigned, that's good. Those also. Unassigned for the moment. Yeah, I think that will work out. Well then, 44 million fans currently, okay. Monthly profits are really low right now because of we are not selling too many products. That's still going strong. That's selling how many units? 69,000, so we can definitely reduce the maximum here to 50. This one is selling negligible amounts, so 10,000 is probably okay. Engine still needs to sell a lot of units, way more than... oh, interesting. So we have 2 million active users. It still has considerable consumer reach, but apparently we are not reaching these people. Okay, let's get this also down. Go on vacation, somebody called in sick, yeah, whatever. Oh, let's have a look. Everybody arriving, okay, yes they do. This coffee corner is a little bit far, but I guess we also have this one for the A team. So we should be fine. And the same here, looks like we are not overburdened right now. Manager's idle. Why are you idle? You do have your project, but... well, whatever. We will see. Oh wow, what happened here? The cooks didn't prepare enough meals. Okay, let's have a look at that. We have one cook there, one cook here. Definitely need another cook here. So 9 to 1 o'clock. Hire another cook for the same period and assign this group. Yes, okay. Maybe we also need another one of these. Let's see how it works out. I didn't even look at this so far, so maybe we'll have to watch here as well. Yeah, definitely already finished all the art and still having to work on the code. This one has long finished the art. West training still needs half of its art, okay. Wait, Star Travel 2 this time, okay. Star Traveler 2, where are you? This one. Details. Units. Last month, 24,000. Okay, so let's just also set this to 12.5 and be done with it. Another deal, design for something, nope, not happening. Okay, let's check this kitchen. Yeah, they're very inefficient moving the plates out. Okay, looks better today. Probably here is a different situation and we may also need a second cook here. But I don't have enough room for more plates here. Oh, I think they can stack pretty high. Well, let's hire another cook for this as well, since there's a lot of people now. Hire cook. Design rooms, this building, okay. Print job for this one, 182,000 for 39 cents, certainly that can be arranged. How about we assign one of these, actually both of them to this. Okay, running into October. Let's see, anything we need to do. So we have maintenance personnel actually, so we don't need to manually call them anymore. I noticed that too late, but we still need to call IT people. So we will be doing that for the foreseeable future. Let's see, you are still not ready, neither are you. And the operating system is chugging along, okay. Tiffany is doing nothing, but still using up her points for whatever. No idea. Loretta probably the same. No, Loretta is actually working, keeping her points. And Jarvis, well, Jarvis is low skilled. Let's also briefly check these again. So they are actually programmers and they now have still negligible leadership skill. Oh, because, yes, because they do not have a project, they develop no leadership skill. We definitely need projects for these two. So let's grab all of you. I need this anyway. Donovan and Isidro. What names do we give those projects which will do nothing at all? Dono and that project. Wait, design, that's wrong. Scoring designers, development, you, secondary, you, support, yourself, marketing, SCM is core, server is host and distribution, development time is 120%, you do not auto-develop, you do not hype, you stick to this, stick to this. We will have to deal with that ourselves somehow. How did I set those for the other projects? Not at all, okay. Well then. And Isidro, you also get a pet project. Isidro's pet project. Of course it did not remember the settings I just used. Yeah, it's really weird that they are popping down here where actually the projects are located here, so that's, yeah, as I said, a little confusing. We will see. And I completely missed to pay attention to this, but it looks like there are still plates remaining, so people are fine. Okay. Whose island why? Jarvis Hill, off support 3. You are unhappy. Well then, go home. And maybe I will give you an education. How about I give you 3D education for 2 months? Being the manager, that's not ideal, but I think that one has been complaining before. And let's check on, not this one, Star Paint 4 again. How is our return rate developing? We are down to 1.6%, that's good. Money is positive, so that's fine. Let's have a look whether there are any new competitors. No. Okay. They have money in the bank, that's good. This one doesn't. Why? Okay, plan for release in December. I'll give them some more money so that They're back to 5 million. That's what I want to keep minimum in each subsidiary. At least the small ones, and we will see about the others. Although, as you can see, this is really a tiny, yeah. Let's fix all of the computers we have. Oh, that's just perfect. They're running around to each room like this, instead of one moving to different places. Like one could take care of the server room here. Oh well. I guess we will see them running around over here next. Yeah, there they come. You know, they're splitting up. All done, okay. Well, it's also morning. Now we completely missed to release all those marketing copies. So let's do that. And this one. And this one. We announced StarOS, very few followers. We announced StarWave, many followers immediately because of our reputation. Actually, I think it's increased another line. So antivirus is slowly recovering, but I'm really not looking forward to doing another one. Although, I mean, we could. Let's see. If we were to create a sequel of this with our very own editor, let's set it at 42 somethings. That's the development teams, yes, and we want to release for, let's say, these two operating systems first, and the rest we will deal with later. That would be 6 code units, 1.8 art units. And do I want to assign this to a project manager? No, I don't think so. Develop. The system and algorithm. Let's check these teams actually. Support 3 has great algorithm coverage, although I'm not sure how many people there are. And of course the core team. They just have too many projects. Please. And a lot of you are in class. Why are so many of you in class? I didn't set the HR settings like this. Like HR management, education amount 2. 8 units, okay. Wait, test drive again. Something's weird. Details. So, beta reviews of our operating system. We already show off StarOS, it might be worth your time. We are not well known in the market, haven't really heard about it. Looking okay, that's not ideal, has all the new features. Beta review of StarWave 2. We already show off StarWave 2, let's see, we have a name as the market, haven't really heard about it, looks amazing and has all the new features. So, not sure why StarOS is not doing so great. It did have a 7.3 score. Oh, but the code was okay. Code quality was bad and we are fixing a lot of bugs there. But you know, at least we have fixed a lot of bugs, so let's actually also assign these two because it really has a lot of bugs. Starwave obviously doing well and will be selling easily. Let's actually check when is the other competition. Audio is in December, that's why I set it for January, I believe. Okay, we have to pay attention to this. Okay, assign, nobody, okay. Who will develop this? And of course, yes, we do need marketing. Press release, all the gimmicks, go. And probably a little higher priority because this will develop quickly. Let's see, so the artists are working on this. How many projects do the artists currently have? 2. So they could be convinced to maybe work on this. Alternatively, once this is done, I can assign the core team on it. Much more code. 7.2, that's slow. Why is this going so slowly? Because my programmers are actually completely unable to write 3D code, that's why. Okay, assign somebody who is able to do 3D code and has available capacity, like you. Oh wait, you are developing this. You are not. Oh, it's 2D and audio and system. Let's check again. Well, even in 2D we are not great, so that's an issue. You don't have any algorithm knowledge. How about I send you on education, or, well, you're sick anyway. I'm not sure. We still need a solution for this. How about you? Actually, you know what? You finish this. Newbies, go. Core, go away. Core starts here. For the moment. maybe I will also get somebody else to help with that. Let's say you. When was the last review of this? I do not have any past reviews of this. Well then, test rev 2, give me a review please. And Starwave still accumulating followers like mad. And Star Engine, this still needs code units. I will not call for a review right now. And this one then was the last review a while ago, so why not get a new one? Oh, let's see, this is needing how many copies now? 20,000 copies, that's really mad. I don't know why it's gone up that much, but I won't complain. Okay, so that is test drive. It has an overall score of 8-ish, still a lot of bugs, that is to be expected. Code is, yeah, not so great. That's because core team. So we will want this to be worked on until at least 8 for the moment, and then we will go to beta. Let's say 500,000 followers already. How many copies do we have? 1.5 million, that's okay. Let's see. Mauritia is 2.2 at the moment, but we will add more operating systems. Actually, let me check. Can we port this somewhere? Not right now, but oh, this one. Yeah, we will have to port things to this operating system. So what do we say if I assign? Actually, let's okay. Jobs do these guys have currently? 5, that's a lot. Well, I will assign it to them anyway, they will complain, but maybe I shouldn't actually be doing that, but since it will improve the interest in this other operating system, well. Okay. Let's start with this one, or actually let's start at the bottom. Here, and assign this to you, and assign this to you, and we will see. A review for operating system is done. Overall score 6.2. Crappy art so far, tons and tons of bugs. That's actually good because we can fix them. And yes, we will be working on this for quite a while. Wow. Didn't expect this to go like that. Crazy. I mean, it's only those guys, so Star Modeler, wow. How many copies of the operating system did I print? 1 million. Oh well. Okay, so they have reached their goal, and I'll now set it down to, let's say, 100,000 and bring it up in priority. Okay, antivirus is doing fine, engine is doing fine, test drive, okay. Let's go. A lot of increases, payment increases. I select all. Yeah, whatever. Really accept. You went on vacation, test drive didn't meet expectations? Are you kidding me? Why? How? What? .8 million and we sold this many units. Oh well. Let's just print a couple more then. Okay, this will fix itself. Need to babysit anymore. Got a lot of things to fix there. Up to 500 bucks now. And actually we wanted to release today, so maybe time to release. 502 bucks fixed. Let's go. Let's just release it. Release. Yes, please. Yes, please. And well, let's stick to our normal budget. Let's give it double the budget, just no more copies. So let's bring this up a little bit. This will also have priority 2 at least. Maybe 3 actually. Why is this only 2 and this is 3? 3, this is 2. Okay, whatever. Okay, and this one needs to go up in priority, and it will be assigned to not team 2 and support. They are completely overloaded. 11, 10, no, that's not for you. It's you, and you, please. So that was the slightly non-spectacular release of our first operating system, which also means we can now probably release this one. Well, let's assign it to you and you and keep bug fixing for a little. Actually, no, let's release it. There will be no support, I think. What? Oh, come on, courier. Really? Okay, you guy. You. Hello. You. And you. Go home. Stop being annoying. Okay. Who cares? I mean, there's nothing to do here. Because it's an internal something. 3D play is overdue. Yes, I know. Wait, 3D play? That is for OS training. Oh, that's why, okay. Same problem as before. Okay, well. Oh god. Still not developing proper leadership skills, but okay. So I guess now that we released one of these things, the other one will keep complaining. But since this is an internal product and will not sell anything, I will also not do any more support, right? Quality is bad, yeah, cancel support. I will not do anything with that. Although, which group of, who was actually doing that? If only I would remember. Because we could, in theory, just do a... Okay, so Loretta has points, you have fewer points. How about you? If we were... not this window, this window. Were to make a sequel of this. For this. 1.5 code units. Again, keep it in-house, please, and assign this to Loretta. That's all 3D code. Yeah, let's do that. Just to keep it going here. I want to see how this develops a little bit. Wait, didn't I cancel that? What did I cancel? Oh, is Star OS support? No, that's definitely not going to be cancelled. Support. Oh, right. That was a mistake. Okay, Star OS here. Assign. Who's working on that? Nobody. Well, you, and you will work on that, please. This is what I wanted to cancel. That could have gone terribly bad. Let's see. Star OS, 1 million copies. I bet we will not sell more than a couple hundred. Although, surprise me, consumer reach of course is huge because the theoretical consumer reach for operating systems. But we will see. Also, how are our servers doing? I would say we are perfectly okay there. Yeah, this I know. So, we sold 11,000 copies. Why not? How many of those got returned? 8%. Yeah, that's kind of huge. Review of Star Wars. Sagastorm is ready with its first computing release. And we are well known in the industry overall. However, not known in the computing market. This is really weird. It's operating system market, obviously, for computers. Overall, well-made product. Can't even imagine how complicated. Feels very stable. That's okay. So much to experience. Completely humbling. Well, we will see. But let this thing develop. Initial market recognition is very low. Hopefully this will give us a little bit of time to fix issues there. And more importantly, okay, these need to get sorted out quickly. Please, because I need to assign new porting jobs. I need all of my products, well, the most important ones anyway, on this operating system. And for this, okay, port this to my operating system, please. Protector 2, port this to my operate. There's my there's my operating system. Why? What? Protector 2, is this already ported for Star Wars? No? So what am I missing? It appears I'm missing a feature or something. I can't even... oh well. Star Engine Protector 1. Can I port this at least to my operating system? Yes. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, this, and this still needs to be done. Star Traveler. Okay, I will... let's queue this up. Well, no point. Star Paint. Come on. Port this to my new operating system. I can't port it to my own operating system, so apparently I'm missing some features. Let's see, needs. Oh, because I need the engine for it, right? Okay, wait, so if I can't Details, needs, 2D editor, star paint 3. Let's just to be sure, get this over there. Yeah, I need the engine first, so star engine, that is being ported. Star engine, let's get this over there. And this as well. We will see about that. Oh well. Let's keep going. Let's see. We have a couple of bugs fixed already, but there will be more to come. January 240 fixed so far. People are idle because negatively affected. That's support 4. Yeah, I know, I'm stressing you guys. All of these are reserved for employees. I'm just checking whether, where are the ones for the cooks? Do I not have any reserved for cooks here? I thought I had some reserved for service personnel. Staff, employees. Okay, let's reassign this parking spot to cooks actually. Yeah, and that's what I was actually looking for. A spare parking spot for couriers who I will reassign this one to couriers as well, just to get rid of this annoying thing. It's a really bad place for couriers, but as long as I'm really printing copies, it will never be used. How many? It started with 8%, okay. Well, not okay, but we will be able to deal with it. It's overall good quality, so that's important. Let's observe this. No change here, but I think, yes, indeed, antivirus is slowly creeping up. Probably still 8%. Yeah, 7.9, that's to be expected. Now assign this to... oh, no. Go ahead. So show me this again. Why? Oh, we are now horrible. Excellent. No details. Why? It's definitely not on RS, and it needs star paint 3. So if I set star paint 3 to be highest priority here, can I port it down? But I don't think so. I bet it's something missing in the operating system. Yeah, not happening, okay. Well, no, not okay, but let's see, it uses features. File scan, user interface, for background scan you need something. SQL, probably multi-threading. Okay. It could go like that, but I'd rather do networking maybe. Yeah, that's just too much code. I guess we will work like that for the moment. And we can cancel this for the time being and do another OS training. At least prepare it. Give me all the features all the time. Hello. Yes, please. That's okay. Develop and pause. Assign. None. Done. You're stressed, I guess, but you're already at home. Just all of you go home. Okay. Okay, January is upcoming, and that means we will be releasing Starwave. This drive still. Well, let's see. So this one is theoretically ready. Review for this, review for this. And well, let's see. Operating system, okay. actually not many more sales this time, so sales have dropped a little, quite a bit actually. Let's see details here. So last month we sold like 21,000 and today we only sold 6,000. That's bad. Back rate is still pretty high. I think that's because basically this, oh come on, as long as the market recognition is low like this, we will not be able to reach a lot of people, and that's what this will be working on. Or that's what it's limited at right now. Okay, and this, and probably also that it's not having full 100% attractiveness. Okay, that was for Star Engine. 8.5 score is excellent. We need to fix a lot of bugs. And apart from that, we are great. This one, 7.9 score is also okay. A lot of bugs, as we know. I will let this continue working a little on this. So Star Engine will probably come first. Also, this is progressing really well. May need to up this a little bit. We will see. This one will be done soon. I'll let this go to 10.5 and yeah, this still needs to go a little. So this one will be released now, and right, the competition released their audio tool, correct? Yes, it's done. So we can now release. Yes, and yes, 10,000 somethings. Go ahead, no copies, thank you. Break. Okay, bring this to 4 and bring this up to 2. I think we already have widespread marketing, so it's not really that important. I'm actually check Star Paint 4, so we probably want to stop, or we already stopped Star Paint 3. This is now, come on, too many items. Star Wave 2. So how about Star Wave 1 here? This is prominent. Is it still selling copies? Well, yes, it is selling a little bit, but I think I want to stop marketing Star Wave 1 now. Okay, move this up here now, keep it where it was. And dedicate those resources to Star Wave 2, and that should be okay. Star OS is also okay. I mean, it's making money, so that's good. It's already well in the positives, probably, yeah, even including the development costs. I think they are really added here. So if a team is working on it, it goes into the development costs. Wait, here. I don't know. Maybe not. In any case, 2 million profits probably, so it's making money. So we need to fix a lot of bugs there, and Star Wave. Now Star Wave needs to be ported to all kinds of operating systems. Starting with this, this, and maybe even this. Come on. Okay. And the support teams need to change. Somehow it decided to switch my default support teams. That's not what I want here. Let's see who is available. Support 3, well, maybe support 3 indeed, yes. For the time being, we'll leave it like this, and actually this will have a lot more active users, so how many tasks do the newbies have? 2. Well, I've got you a task now. Newbies, go that. 30. Oh, hello, what's a print job for army base? 39 cents. Sure. Can print army base. Okay, let's try again. Can we port it now? Yes, we can. Good, the engine has been ported. Port this to Star OS, please. Port this to Star OS, please. And this one as well. This one, I guess. Okay, that's already work in progress. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Doesn't really matter. Who cares? Okay. Maybe it does. And let's call a couple. Review of Star Wave 2. Star Wave 2 is the sequel to the highly regarded Star Wave, and it is living up to expectations. Fans are excited, yada yada, Star well-established reputation, popular, positive surprise, very complex piece of craftsmanship, and feels very stable. Now this is a review I like. Okay, actually we need to check this again. This should be ready now, right? Okay, let's get a review. And let's also get another review here. And this one is not yet ready, okay. Not even, well, the art is ready, but the code is not. Who is working on this? Okay. Actually, let's keep it like that. When was the last review here? Also in November. We are closing on the number of code units. Actually, we just exceeded the number of code units. But the last review was really awful, so we still have a lot of work to do. Okay, how is the support situation overall? There are no heavy queues. Okay. The reason I upgraded Starwave to 1 to higher priority is because while this one will be porting, we can at least sell a couple copies of the old one. Print job 27 cents. I mean, I don't have anything else to do, so... But 27 is really borderline. No, I will not do 27. Okay, the reviews are finished. Test drive overall 8.0. Tons and tons of bugs. I guess, well, that's as good as we can expect it. Star engine 8.5. Also tons of bugs, but generally good quality. So both of you will actually be promoted now. This was newbies, this was support 2. Let's remember this for a moment. Promote, yes. Promote, yes. And we will have to set release dates on that. Let's have a look. Star engine, when did we release the last engine? Here, in June 85. So June sounds okay. Yeah, June it will be. Hello. Maybe July? Because we are already in January. No, June should be okay. So that will be June, yes. And when did we release? Actually, let's see. Game engine. That's in May, so June is perfect. Maybe that was the reason. Now, simulation game. Here's the simulation game in May. As far as I can tell, that's the only one. But since we are having a lot of bugs here, and when did we release Test Drive 1? That was in February, so we are off grid anyway. Let's say this will be released in August. Just so we have a lot of time to fix those bugs. Yes, thank you. And we will swap positions here. That should be okay. And we can also start, oh wait, still in delay phase. As soon as we are in beta for both, we can start printing some copies. So let's order a print job for that, low priority. And Star Engine 4, let's say Star Engine 3 sold 3 million. So let's print 2.75 million for the moment. And then Test Drive, also print this, set it to low priority. And Test Drive 1 sold 3.7 million prints, so let's say 3.25 million on this. No! 3.25 on this. Good thing I hit the game paused. Right, let's go on. So that will keep our printers busy for a while, and this marketing will also be finished soon. What else? A print job for 34 cents, 6.4 million copies. So we would need to print 600,000 a month. That's a lot, considering that's a third of our capacity. Yeah, I can't do that job, unfortunately. I mean, 34 cents is okay. we need a lot of our printing capacity for ourselves, so that's not happening, unfortunately. Okay, do we have any games which can still be ported? This one is being worked on, this is being worked on, this is being worked on, and nothing else. So I guess there's nothing else we can port to our operating system. I mean, we could do all of the old ones, the old stuff, but I will do that later. Not sure whether the IT people finished all the cleanups, so I'll call some more again, just to be sure our systems are in top shape. Yeah, looks okay. Oh. OS is at 5,000 copies a day. That's okay, I guess. I can live with that. What about this? Trade IP? Nope. Details. Wait, not this. This. Details. Units. 7.5% return rate currently. Yeah, that needs to improve, but alright, we need to pay attention to this. Almost forgot. Design one is... So this one, the design phase will be done soon. Okay, no more design on this. And I will see who and when will work on it. Let me check that system, 2D and a little bit of audio. And of course 2D art. Oh. What are the artists doing, by the way? They do have a project somewhere, probably here. No, it's the core team. I guess they're involved in one or two of the project manager things, this one and this one. Oh, and probably also here. Yeah, okay. They're working on fixing the art for this project, which should actually be okay. We had a review in November when the art was bad, but this should have been fixed now. Art here is done. We're actually not working on a lot right now. How about Star Modeler 2? When did we release Star Modeler and who is idle? The designers are idle, okay, I understand, yes, because assign core and designers and go ahead. Really maybe not the core team. Oh, come on. Your design skills are still needing improvement, so I will let you work on this as well, okay. So this will be going on. Sales was idle. Support 4, these are tired. I will send them home. Because of all of this adding stress. So how about you work on this as well? So anyway, back to we need to develop more products. Star Engine and Test Drive is being done, Protector, but we don't have anything else really being worked on. Star Modeler definitely is a candidate, and we released Star Modeler just a short while ago, so anyway, still, why not? We should get another 3D editor. There's not a lot of active users left. Also didn't sell particularly many copies, so it's still a lot, pretty much work in progress. That means, oh, we can still do it, right? Star Modeler needs 4.5 units, that's fair enough. And which team? How about, oh, you can't, you could, you have 2 tasks. You are obviously unable to do any 3D work. I actually want to send you on an education. Yeah, 3D and go on a 2-month education. I don't need you that much right now. Well, let's see. Maybe I do, until this is fixed. Who else was working on this? Yeah, I can send you on education. Sure, go ahead. So anyway, let's find a team to work on the 3D. Newbies would be a candidate, of course, and they have a lot of people. But let's stick with support too. So this will be developed and assigned to support 2. Doesn't have any art unit requirements, so that's fine. Now, what else? We need to plan a couple more products. So Star Modeler is being worked on. Star Paint we just released, but we will need to make a sequel. There's no need for any of this, probably, because that would reduce. Let's see, if we add this and this, it will reduce the list of operating systems to pretty much nothing because of video editing, okay? That would leave us with all the operating systems. Either we do video editing, then everybody who wants to do video editing needs to use our operating system, or we stick like that. Right now it's already, yeah. I mean, this one would be good to have this because nobody else has it. Oh, and actually, so I think the first, let's see, the first research that will happen in 88 is something in the imaging. So let's see, again, we released this in 86 and the previous one in 84. I will not plan a follow-up to this, just because. What if we do a new 2D editor which has video editing? That alone would give it a full reach. And okay, image rendering is required. Stock library would be easy enough. Okay, this will be star video. For the time being, I will develop this like that, and we have an operating system for it. Yeah, let's do that. Stability I'm concerned about. Maybe we should go with out-of-stock library this time. Although it's an easy money, but that stability score is really disturbing. Okay, let's try that. Develop, yes. Okay. So this one, bring it somewhere here, let's say. Let's see, what else do we have? Star modeler, we took care of this, we took care of. Star engine is still being done, protector is being done, test drive is being done. Star Traveler 3, do I have Star Traveler 3? Oh, Mexico. You can make a new Star Traveler. There is a new game engine by somebody else, but it's only good. We have a great engine with no users because it's still being developed, but that's okay. Did I add any features to this? I don't know. Let's see, if I use this engine, a lot of this will be out. If I use this engine, same feature set, okay. So we will use the new engine, we will use the new paint, and we will use the new audio tool. And we need to add AI. Cell phone, yes. And then to add AI in order to achieve a higher interest. So let's do that. And this will only work on one operating system. That's not great. Oh, because the engine is not ported yet. Yeah, that's okay. We will fix that later. Good. Traveler tree. Development go. Yes. And we will pause this for the moment. This we just released. We could start working on the next one just because. Maybe not. So that's all taken care of. Great. Anything here? Oh, that's get rid of. Okay. So Traveler selling copies. This is also still selling copies. We sold 3.7, reach 3.9. So apparently we are still increasing reach there. And maybe, oh well, let's leave it like that. This is still working. Start engine 4, and we are releasing the next one. So apparently, I'm planning for 2.6 million. Oh, we sold a lot here. Okay, yeah, good. Let's see, protector. That's okay, I guess. Did somebody else release a 3D editor? Okay, it's a game engine. 2D. Why did the sales drop? No idea. Oh, wrong order. Yes, 3D star. Oh, that's because of my own internal Stupid thingy. Oh well. Star paint still very much in progress. Oh, look at that. 20% return rate initially. Was this really so bad? But we fixed all of those, thankfully. Okay. Our wave is still here. Why? I don't think I still need to print any of those. Barnet units, oh well. Let's reduce this to 1000. Star wave 2. Yeah, that still needs to print, of course. OS, same deal. Okay. Looks right. OS still fixing bugs, hopefully. This one is fixing faster. Okay, these are also fixed. No support queues anywhere, only this one has left any bugs, so... Yeah, these teams can do something else as well. Let's say here, not just support 2, but you. And on this one, we had more bugs, so not through. These two will work on it as well. We need to get those bugs fixed. This is being done over this one, so maybe... like this. Okay, let's pay attention to this, that we are not over-designing them. And whose idle support for you are all tired? Yes, I can understand, go home. But I think with that, it's time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. At least this time it wasn't quite as... quite as little happening as last time. Last time obviously was the big summer slump. This time we released new products. Our very first operating system. I'm happy to see that, and we are working on building our reputation in the operating system market. We also slightly recovered here, that's why I decided to go for another antivirus software, which I'm still not convinced that will make us any money, but as you can see, we made a big loss on the number one, minor profits on the second one, but we will see. But with that, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure next time... Oh, what's that? Interesting, new something. Okay. Cool. I didn't know that existed. That's something new. Anyway, the next time we will probably still not reach 88, but we should come very much closer to the last major goal left actually in this playthrough, reaching the research. So until then, have a nice day and bye bye.